We are moving to the next stage of our meeting here. We have a very lovely lady who will give you words of rhythm and then poetry. So, with a loud hand of applause, let's welcome Princess to come and give us.
It's indeed my greatest privilege to stand here and speak to you. I want to speak on the topic disability. Disabled. Disabled. What comes to your mind? What is your definition for the word disability? Well, I have a different meaning, but let's analyze this. If you have the sight to see but cannot see the plight of the less privileged in your society for help, then who is blind? Who do you call disabled? If you have the ability to hear but cannot hear the cry of your neighbor for your least assistance, then who is deaf? If I may ask, who is challenged? If you have the ability to talk but fail to speak against social injustice, then who is dumb? Now tell me, who is disabled? If your legs are agile but weak, so weak to stand for what is right and defend the vulnerable, then who is a crippled? Who do you call disabled? If you are mentally sound but do not care about filth in your vicinity, then who is mentally challenged? One way or the other, each of us is challenged. If all of you here do not at least understand the sign language, now who is disabled? Why do you think not being able to talk is disability if you too are not able to communicate with the dumb? You think we are not disabled. We are just people with wonderful abilities. We are in this world for a reason, for an indispensable purpose. If you offer us opportunities, you will witness our incredible performances. Causes of disabilities are dependent on attitudes of the general public. Prejudice, bias, stigmatization, marginalization, and the likes are what pose predicament to persons with wonderful abilities. It's about time you and I serve as source to extinguish all these things. We persons with marvelous abilities need empathy, not sympathy. We need acceptance, not tolerance. We need love, not charity. Empower people with remarkable abilities to be dependent and reliable, but not recipients of arms. We can be donors too. To me, there is nothing like disability in my world. Disability is not when one lacks the ability to see, talk, or even walk, but disability is when you and I create barriers to impede excellent performances of people with extraordinary abilities. Now, to my fellow people with rare and unique abilities, yes, of course, our abilities are rare. It's not common and it's unique. Please do not be intimidated by this world's unfairness. Be a powerful instrument in enlightening the world about our spectacular abilities. Be determined to prove the world wrong by bringing out your maximum best. Believe in yourself and not others' opinions about you. Define yourself and not anyone defining you. Let us all come together to combat disability and any other thing that has to do with it. Let us create a conducive environment for people with different abilities to actualize their goals. Please, if it will be possible, let's ignore the phrase people with disability. We are special. In my school, University of Ghana, we are called students with special needs. We are not disabled. We just need special attention to perform our marvelous activities. And I promise, if all these things are put in place, this world would be a better place for all. All hands on deck. Thank you so much.
What do you think of what we just heard? If you have eyes and you have legs and you see filth around you and you can't deal with it, then who is mentally challenged? That is very powerful. If you can speak, you have a voice, and all you do is gossiping, using your voice in manipulating people, and you cannot speak for the vulnerable, who is dumb, who do we call deaf? If you have eyes, you can see all the injustice going on, and you look the other way and not talk about it. Who is blind? This is the message. And indeed, you have proven that you are not disabled. You are a unique person with special abilities. All you need is special care. And he said that we do not need what? Charity. But we need what?
We need love.
We need love. And look at the percentage of Christians that we have, let me say, in Ghana. And tomorrow is Sunday. Our churches will be flooded with different type of dresses. Our car parks are full with luxurious cars. But do we think about the one who just need love? Somebody asked Jesus that, which is the greatest commandment? He says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with everything that you have. He said that is the first. And the second is love your neighbor as yourself. Who do you call your neighbor? The person that you just walked past, that you know that this person needs an attention and you looked the other way. That's your neighbor. Do we have love? God bless you. My prayer is that this special talent that you have will not be hidden, but the world will see how special God created you to be. God bless you.